Hari Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Shri Soundarya Lahari, explanation of verse 28. Sudhamapya swadya pratibhaya jara mrityu harenim vipadyante vishve vidhi shata makhadya divishadaha karalam yat kshvelam kabalitavatah kalakalana na shambhos tanmoolam tava janani tatanka mahima. Verse 26 extols the greatness of Ambigai's purity. Pativratam. Virinchi proceeds to death. Hari also meets an end. Yama meets his destruction. Kubera becomes wealthless and faces his destruction. The group of Indras are also in deep sleep with their eyes closed. O Sati, in this great universal destruction, this Sadashiva, your husband, is seen happily playing with you. Verse 27 describes the Samayachara way of worshipping Ambigai. Let the speech that we mutter become prayers, and all the manual tasks become the symbolic arrangement of fingers in worship. May the gate be the steps of pradakshana of the deity. Let the food be the method of offering oblation in homa. Let the sleep be namaskara. Let all that is manifested in me be synonymous with worship to you from the point of view of offering the self in worship. Verse 28 describes Ambal's Tatankam, the beautiful earring that adorns Ambigai's ears. Let us look at the Padacheda and then detailed explanation. Sudham api aswadya prati bhaya jara mrityu harini vipadyante vishve vidhi shatamakah adyaha divishadaha karalam yat kshvelam kabalitavatah kalakalana na shambhoho tat moolam tava janani tatanka mahima. Sudham api aswadya prati bhaya jara mrityu harini. Sudha, the nectar. Aswadya, having consumed, having eaten. Prati bhaya, the fearful. Jara mrityu harini, that which removes jara, old age, and mrityu, death. What is the greatness of nectar or amritam? It has the ability to remove the fear that we experience because of old age or death. It has the ability to free us from old age and death. Sudham api aswadya prati bhaya jara mrityu harini, that nectar which removes the fear of old age and death, having consumed, having eaten that nectar, vipadyante vishve vidhi shatamakah adyaha divishadaha. Vipadyante, they meet their end, they die. Vishve, all of them. Who all? Vidhi, indicating Brahmadeva. Shatamakah, indicating Indra. Adyaha, and others. Divishadaha, those who live in heaven, in Devaloka. All those who consumed the nectar Amrita were under the impression that they would never experience death. They don't have to fear old age. However, even after consuming the nectar, they meet their end, like we have seen in the previous shloka. They all meet their end in spite of consuming something that is supposed to give them endless life, a life without old age or death. Who are those? All the devas, including Brahma and Indras, who live in Devaloka. On the other hand, Karalam yat kshvelam kabalitavatah kalakalana. Karalam, something which is dreadful. What is dreadful here? Yet kshvelam, that poison, kabalitavatah, the one who consumed a mouthful, a handful, kala kalana, is not subject to time, does not succumb to death. The not is included in the next line. Na shambhoho, for Shiva, even the dreadful poison does not subject him to death, even though he consumed a mouthful. And what is the reason behind it? Tat moolam. Why? Because Tava Janani Tatanka Mahima. O Mother, O the Mother of the universe, it is the greatness of your Tatanka, your earring, that gives Lord Shiva longevity. He does not meet his death or end even during Mahapralayam because of the greatness of your earrings. Having consumed the nectar which removes the fearful old age and death, Brahma, Indra, and all the other inhabitants of heaven meet their end. However, on the other hand, Shambhu, who swallowed a mouthful of dreadful poison, is not subject to time. He does not meet his end because of the greatness of your earring, O Mother. The entirety of Brahma, Indra, and crores of Devas had the fortune of enjoying Amritam with the hope that all nagging diseases, old age, apamrityu, or untimely death would never touch them. Yet Mahadeva, on his own thoughtful volition and vision, saved the universe by consuming the deadliest poison and was expected to meet his end. However, he became Mrityunjaya, the one who won over death. And that is only because the ever-shining jewelry, the earrings, Tatanka, which are worn by Ambigai. Hence, the Tatanka Yugali has become the Saubhagya Chinha, the symbolic happy everlasting wedded life of the divine couple. The peculiar virtue of Tatanka is understood in the Shloka. It is the privilege of all Sumangalis, women with their husbands alive, to wear both Tatanka and Mangalasutra, Tirumangalyam. Devi's Tatankas are so powerful. Even when the most dreadful poison was consumed by Shambhu, it had no effect on him. Such is the wonderful influence of Devi on the longevity of her husband's life. Sudham api aswadya prati bhaya jara mrityu harinim. Even after consuming the nectar that removes the fear of old age and death, vipadyante vishve vidhi shatamakah adyaha divishadaha. All the inhabitants of heaven, including Brahma, Indra, and others, meet their end. They experience death. Karalam yat kshvelam kabalitavatah kalakalana. However, the one who swallowed a mouthful of dreadful poison does not succumb to death, is not subject to time. Na shambhoho tat moolam tava janani tatanka mahima. Shambhu, Parameshwara, Shiva, is not subjected to time, does not meet his end, and the reason is, O Mother, the greatness of your Tatanka, your earring. Ambal indeed has Shri Chakra as Tatanka. It is well known that Adi Shankara did the Tatanka Pratishtha for Akhilandeshwari at Jambukeshwarar temple, one of the Panchabhuta Sthalas. The corresponding namas from Lalita Sahasranamam: Kameshwara Prananadi, she who is the lifeline for Kameshwara; Sada Shiva Pativrata, she who is a devoted wife for all times to Lord Shiva; Kamesha Baddha Mangalya Sutra Shobhita Kandhara, she who shines with the sacred thread Tirumangalyam on her neck, tied by Lord Kameshwara; Kalyani, she who is always the personification of Mangalam, good or auspiciousness. This shloka can be chanted to get over the fear of poison and also untimely death. Thus concludes the explanation of verse 28 of Sri Soundarya Lahari. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Hara Hara Shankara.